Okay, great job with your workout. Let's cool down. First, breathe your hands up, then come down into a forward fold. You can do that a few times or do a little bit of hands to shins, straightening your back until you're ready to go a little deeper. At that point, you could put your palms under your feet and release your neck down, sway back and forth a little bit to release any tension. And now go ahead and walk it out to a plank position. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. So you don't want to be loose in your core or arching in your low back. If anything, round your upper back a little bit and try to keep a good solid position all the way from your upper back down to your heels. Keep holding. And now let's go ahead and come to our right hand and do a side plank on the right side for about 30 seconds. You can look up towards your left hand if you feel stable, or down to the ground. Your feet can be one in front of the other for more stability, or for more of a challenge, you can bring your left foot on top of your right foot so they're balanced one on top of the other. And now let's do the same on the left side. So left hand down, right hand up, one foot in front of the other, or one foot on top of the other. And you can look up towards your right hand or look down at the ground, whatever is more comfortable for you. You can also make this easier by bringing your left knee to the ground. From here, come to all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and reach your right arm and left foot out, and then bring the right fist to the left knee. Slow and with intention, back out, together. This is called bird dog, and it's really great for core stability. So go ahead and do 10 of these per side. If you really want a challenge, you can try to do this from a plank position, but most people do not have the strength or the core stability for that. It may feel a little easy from your knee, but it's better to get that stability and really get the full benefit of the exercise than to push to a harder version like a plank and lose your form. 10 bird dogs per side. From there, just do a little bit of cat-cow. Arch your back, look up. Round your back and look down. Release your neck. If it feels good, stay in one position a little longer. And then go ahead and push back to down dog. From down dog, we're going to go into pigeon on the right side. So bring your right knee forward and try to keep the right foot flexed. And at first you can straighten out your back and get a good stretch. And try not to dump into the right hip too much. Try to keep a good squared off angle towards the front. And then if you want, you can walk it out. And you can put your forehead to the ground. You can walk your hands out even further if that feels good. Or remember, you can stay where you started, upright the entire time. Then you'll walk your hands back, go back to down dog, kind of stretch out that right side, and let's do pigeon on the left. So bring the left leg forward, try to keep that left foot active. Again, don't dump into the left side, stay really upright and active, and then if and when you're ready, walk your hands out, and then you can even walk all the way out and put your forehead down on the ground if that feels good to you. When you're ready, you can walk your hands back up. Push back to down dog. Stretch out the back of both legs a little bit, and then come to your toes and back to forward fold. This time grabbing your big toes with your peace fingers and loosening your elbows out to the side as you release your neck into a forward fold. Now just come into a simple squat. Keep your chest up and stay active in the squat. Don't dump into it around your back. Now let's go into some seated stretches. So you can sit down with your left leg out, left arm, forearm to the ground, right arm up and overhead, and then eventually turn towards that left leg and stretch over it. Then you can go a little further by grabbing your left foot with your right hand and twisting a little bit over that left leg. When you're ready, you can come out of that and go to the other side. So this time, right leg is out, left knee in, right forearm to the ground, left arm up and overhead, and then turn your body to stretch right over that right leg. And if you want to go a little bit further, you can grab your right foot with your left hand and reach back with your right hand and fold over that right leg. Now go ahead and come to the middle, kind of a cobbler pose or forward cross-legged pose, and just do a little bit of stretching back and forth. You can push into your right knee with your right hand, and then maybe switch what foot is in front and push into your left knee with your left hand or left elbow. And just start kind of opening up those hips that might have gotten a little tight during your workout. Now go ahead and seated pose and put your heels so that they're facing each other, and try to kind of open your feet like a book. You can use your elbows to push down on your upper thighs towards your knees. And then you can bring your feet together and just do a seated forward fold. So breathe in, arms up, and try to really fold from the hips so that first your stomach, then your chest, and last of all, your head and neck fold over. If you can, wrap your feet around, your hands around your feet. Coming out of that forward fold, go ahead and lay down on the ground. And we'll do some lying stretches to finish off our cool down. One vertebrae at a time, lower to the ground. Make sure you have space around you, and bring your right knee into your body and just do some gentle ankle circles on your right foot, maybe 5 to 10 ankle circles, 5 in each direction. Then we're going to do prone pigeon on your back. So your right ankle comes to your left knee, and then you can draw in your left leg, holding it on the shin to kind of draw that forward towards your chest. Then switch it out, switch legs. Right leg down, left knee in, do some ankle circles on that left side, 5 to each direction, and prone pigeon on this side. So bring your left ankle over to your right leg and kind of reach through or around, and hold on to your right knee or shin so that you can more easily draw your left leg into your chest. And just hold for a few seconds before you release. When you come out of this, take your left knee and fold it over your body and twist so that your left knee is towards the ground, and you can look back in the other direction to the left over your left hand. Should feel like a good deep stretch across your body and especially into your lower back. Then come to the center, give yourself a gentle squeeze to reset. And then cross your right leg over your left and fold over to the left. And you can look out over your right hand. You can also use your left hand to push your right knee down into the ground in that twist and deepen your stretch. Come back to the center, give yourself another squeeze. And now the last pose, Shavasana, or corpse pose. You can just lay here and breathe. You could pause the video and stay here as long as you like. Or when you're ready, find some small movements in your fingers and your toes to kind of wake your body back up. Draw your knees into your middle and squeeze into a little ball again, and then just rock back and forth a few times until you find yourself back in a seated cross-legged position. Breathe up, hands down to heart center, namaste. One more. Thank you for joining me.